Emergency crews collect bloody debris after a horrific pedestrian crash in Easton on Easter morning. Police say Doreen and Giovanni Delmonaco of Easton, both 54, were taken to Boston Medical Center after they were struck by a minivan while walking on the sidewalk on Sheridan Street. Witnesses say the couple had been walking their dog around 8:30 a.m. Sunday with their daughter, who was not struck.
It's unreal. I was sitting in the back of the house. I heard a noise. I thought it was from the ball field behind us.
The Delmonacos' conditions were not immediately known Sunday. Police say the driver of the minivan, 76-year-old Richard Giles of Easton, collapsed at the scene and was taken to Good Samaritan Medical Center. His condition was not immediately known. Some neighbors, including this woman who didn't want to be identified, responded to the scene moments after the crash.
I heard like a bang, an impact kind of sound, and prolonged scraping. And I popped up and I looked out across the street. I saw the van on the sidewalk. And I saw, at that point, 2 bodies on the sidewalk, and I just immediately called 911. And then I ran outside to see if I could do anything. The police responded it seemed like within a couple of minutes. There were a couple of cruisers. And a couple of minutes after that, the fire department and the ambulance were on their way. And there were a number of people, the neighbors here, who were convening on the scene to try to administer, some care and comfort. 2 people who were down were on their stomachs, and you could see blood coming from, the head areas. And unfortunately, the woman who was down, in addition to look like a head injury, I do believe one of her legs was severed. I think from the shin, mid shin point down, it was off. It was sheared off, and I was really wishing that somebody had tried to apply a tourniquet, but we're not medical people, so you don't want to move people because you don't know if it's neck, spinal, head injury, that type of thing. Nobody was moving, and I was really kind of concerned if somebody was dead because I didn't see any moving. But at any rate, I, along with some other people, just tried to offer comfort and tell people that ambulance is on the way, you're going to be okay, people are here.
All I heard was someone screaming, and to be perfectly honest with you, I thought my radio, my alarm clock radio, had gone off, but then I realized it was not that. It was something going on outside, and I opened the door and I saw the lady lying on the sidewalk, and I called 911.
No one answered the door at the Delmonacos' home in Easton Sunday afternoon or at the Easton home of Richard Giles. Giles' longtime neighbor was brought to tears after learning of the crash. Does he have a condition, a medical condition?
No, there was, he must, maybe something happened, stroke or something, because he was, I think, 76 years old. Because we know them, my husband built a house there, and they lived since 1969. No, and I was even to dinner last week to their house.
Police say Giles will likely face charges, and the crash remains under investigation. In Easton, Maria Papadopoulos, The Enterprise.